Should be best of 3, right? We got, what do you got? We got the Miami Heat starting at point guard Chris Paul, shooting guard Colin Sexton, small forward Paul George, Anton Jameson at power forward, and Montrezl Harrell at center. We're looking at for uniforms. We look good. We look good. Let's go.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take more than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road.
Look, the audio went out. The music went out. That's weird. Maybe it'll stop back up.
The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Colin Sexton is out there with Paul. Then there's Antoine Jameson. Then it's Paul George, and it's Harrell in at the center position. And for the Celtics, they've got Nowitzki. Hardaway is out there with Jones. And there's Porzingis, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Hardaway with it. Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway.
Ooh, Penny going strong to the hole. Let's go. It's the way to start off the playoffs.
Right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's George. And that one is off. Nice D from Porzingis.
Ooh, what?
Stolen by Jameson. Got that one.
The hell?
Quick.
And he's not
I was trying to dribble the ball, and Jameson just ripped it from me.
Wide open. And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Jones. And Paul pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded.
Oh, Tatum with the crazy block.
You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Sexton kicks to George.
I don't understand.
Outside, Jameson.
Damn it, I got stuck in the pick.
The shot's good on the assist by George. Jameson's got 5.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Hardaway against Paul. It's Hardaway with the drive. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty But with that southern drawl, it sounded like Kenny.
Now, here's George. And Jones pulls it down.
You almost
Damn!
He's going to knock those down when he is that open. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating.
Jameson's got all of their
everyone
points
to the
right
ball.
now.
He does this night in and night out.
Oh, give him the ball, ref. Jesus.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win the last time.
Oh, they beat me last time?
We need
Oh.
to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Greg, we'll see if they can come out and disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Well, and to do that, it takes a concerted effort by all 5 guys. You can't afford breakdowns defensively.
Setting an aggressive physical tone early at the defensive end sounds like the right way to go.
There you go, Nowitzki. Run the floor, baby. Jay, I'm going to start with the channel.
Outstanding lift on that one.
Oh, you mean the Discord? Okay. Thanks for redeeming that hydrate. I appreciate it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Sexton. Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Paul against Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Young's checked in for Harrell. Russo comes in for Antoine Jameson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Williams, and there it is for him.
Well, he can hit the 3. He can drive it. Now you see what Williams can do from the mid-range.
The pass to Willis. In the corner, Smith with it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Serbiak up top. Here's Camby. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to LaRusso. Gordon against Hughes. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. And
Damn it. I don't know how he got by me so easily.
I'd say that
The guy
shot
was like
is
stuck.
well within his range. I would hope so. Celtics have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Gordon against Hughes. Passes to Serbiak. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hughes. Not going to go that time. Good defensive work there by Young. And it's Williams with the ball for the Miami Heat. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon against Hughes. On the wing, Jordan. And it's Young at the elbow. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Serbiak.
Nice.
Yes, and it's Smith
Nice.
with the assist that time.
Oh, Serbiak running the floor pretty well there.
Mindset of Smith, solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Plenty of offense.
All right, we're up by one, up by 2 after 1. That's good. That's good.
Celtics lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Miami trailing. We've got Camden. Larry Hughes is out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Serbiak in at the small 4. That's the Boston 5.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Now, here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's the pass to Serbiak. It's all in by the Heat. In transition, here comes Miami. Williams for 3. Rebound, Camby. And here's Smith. Kicks it to Camby. Back to Smith. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Serbia. And the 3 off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Good luck containing Paul George on the drive. He's one of the more fluid wings in the league.
First trip to the line for him here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group in for the Heat. Harrell, he's checked in for Young. Jamison comes in for LaRusso. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Paul in for Williams. And both free throws good for Paul George.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Hardaway passes to Nowitzki. Hardaway against Paul. Tatum kicks to Nowitzki. Paul George grabs the miss. He's shooting well, 50% from the floor. On up the court. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
I don't know how Nowitzki missed that shot.
Second quarter, we're a little
Oh,
over.
come on.
The shot's good from Paul.
At his size, Chris Paul is used to getting contact on his shots. He has really spent a lot of time learning how to finish despite getting bodied.
Outside Tatum from deep. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Harrell. Tatum against George. Outside Sexton. Pass to Paul for 3. The shot missing.
Good board. Good board.
Left side Jones. Nowitzki right side. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night. And the Heat call time here.
All right, we're up by one, baby. We're up by one.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Paul kicks to Harrell. Feeds it to Sexton. Miami no good on that time either.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's Hardaway. He's got 7. Here's Tatum.
Throw down, baby. Throw down.
Tatum, he has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
The Heat trail by 3. Paul passes to George. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Hardaway with the drive. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. George against Tatum. Pass to Sexton. No good with the
You're
triple.
done? All right, cool. Appreciate it.
Austin leading by 3. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Appreciate it, Hunji. I appreciate it. I'll take a look after this game.
They make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George against Tatum. And George, here we go. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Nowitzki for 3. A shot off that time. The Heat go the other way with it. And that's
Hit off Porzingis' head.
Possession. Austin making some changes. Willis, he checked in for Porzingis, and it's Cassell in for Hardaway. Gordon's checked in for Miami. .32 seconds left in the first half. Sexton dishes to Harrell. He kicks to Paul. And out of bounds.
If you want me to take out Rule 3, I will. Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look after this. I'll take a look at halftime, actually, okay? I'll take a look at halftime. I mean, if I need to, I can revise anything. So, like I said, I'll if I don't like it, I can always revise it. It's not a big deal. Well, if I don't like a part of it or something.
11-2 run going. Paul against Smith. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Kind of wanted to shoot a jumper there, not go to the hoop.
Hit on the way up.
Not go to the hoop.
Getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And that concludes the first half.
That concludes the first
Houston
half.
on top, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, it's a nice, patient offense they're running tonight. They're not forcing shots. They're waiting for the good ones. As efficient as they've been, no wonder they're in front.
Looking at Miami, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's
Playoff
get back to the action here
basketball.
in round 1. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up.
Penny, what are we doing? We're following. Why are we following that far away from the bucket?
Antoine Jamison out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Sexton. And it's George in at the small forward position. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Here's Jamison, and he
Damn.
uses the glass on the layup. Jamison's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Miami. Boston leading by 5. The pass to Nowitzki. Tatum on the wing. Out to Hardaway. Eddie Jones on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Tipped away and stolen by Tatum. Outside Hardaway.
Ah, I missed an open.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And then Hardaway
Damn.
with the dunk.
He's so good at
That help defense is terrible, man.
Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Outside, George. Lob pass to George.
Ooh, that was a nice
Doing
play.
what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. And Tatum out top the key. Back to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stop.
I was waiting for Nowitzki to do something, and he finally went to the bucket.
And a feel for
I was
the
like,
game.
damn, what's taking you so long? Do something.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Here's Sexton. Count that bucket.
Came up too fast.
Sexton's got his first points in this one.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
away
Dude,
against Paul. And then
it's just too easy. Chris Paul can't stay with him, and the center is not helping.
To run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like
The center's got a
that,
hedge,
we'll
but
probably
he's
see
not.
more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Heat call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And a new group in for the Heat. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Harrell. Russo comes in for Antoine Jamison. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Chris Paul. And Young kicks to Williams. Now the dish to Sexton. Over Jones. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Jones against Sexton. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. The Heat trail by 9. 1:52 left to play here in the third.
Come on, Nowitzki.
Young's got his first points of the night.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Boston making some changes. Kevin Willis is checked in for Porzingis. Hughes comes in for Jones. And it's Dennis Smith for Hardaway. Celtics leading by 7. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Smith kicks to Willis. 6 to shoot. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Over Williams. Nowitzki's shot's good. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 9.
Meant to throw it to Willis down low, but I screwed that up.
Their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Williams passes to Young. At the elbow, Sexton. On the wing, Gordon lets it go from deep. A putback.
Oh, I had that rebound. What are you talking about?
Lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Hughes kicks to Willis. Nowitzki inside. He's guarded by LaRusso. Nowitzki, good.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
The Heat trail by 9. Outside Williams. The teardrop falls
What?
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Smith against Williams. Out left to the wing. Sexton up top. And so,
all right, it's good defense, boys. Good defense, boys.
By 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Nowitzki is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Hughes in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And the dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Ball against Smith. Puts it up from 17. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hughes against Gordon. Now Smith outside Tatum. Down low. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And it's George finishing it off.
The anticipation for the steal, the athleticism on the finish. Paul George is a game changer.
Smith kicks to Nowitzki. Tatum on the wing. Defended by George. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack.
I think Nowitzki's too good of a shooter, so that's why. They can't help because Nowitzki's too good of a shooter.
With the ball, he brings it up for the Miami.
They can't leave him.
11-point game. Nowitzki against Young. Here's Paul. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Tatum finds Nowitzki. Tatum against Young. Smith right side. Shot clock at 6. Over George. And too long on the shot.
Oh, come on, Nowitzki, you got to grab that rebound.
Ball for 3. They grab their own miss. Young. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Jones checked in for the Celtics. Hardaway comes in for Dennis Smith. Then for the Heat.
All right, we're up by 9. A little bit less than 3 minutes to go.
Jamison comes in for LaRusso. And it's Colin Sexton in for Gordon. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And Jones gets it to go in on the assist from Hardaway. Jones has got the lead up to 11 now for Boston. Hardaway against Paul. To the inside.
That was my fault. Damn it. He moved for the steal. Damn it.
That's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense. Delivers a perfect pass.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And the basket by Nowitzki.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
George looking around to the right side. Here's Jamison. Here's Harrell. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Tatum no good. The Heat trail by 11. Kicks it out to Paul. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Takes the 3. Outside Tatum. Nowitzki outside. Over Jamison. And again, it's Boston converting.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Boston.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Nowitzki.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Gotta get another drink. I gotta get another drink.
Master of drawing contact on shots.
At the line, Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
Oh yeah, he led his team to defeat tonight.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Porzingis. The rebound.
I meant to dunk it, but all right.
Kicks it to Dragic. Out to the right wing. Ball outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And you gotta
Easy
feel good
14-point
about
win.
Each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Now for Greg Anthony.
We got confetti? Game 1? Confetti? Okay.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.